Hi, this is AJ. Welcome to the next lesson. This lesson is called The Way of the Superior Man. And we're going to talk about a book with the same title, The Way of the Superior Man, by David Deida. That's his last name is D-E-I-D-A. David Deida. Another very interesting book. I'm trying to introduce you to a lot of interesting books. And after these lessons are all over, maybe you can go find these books and read them yourself. What a cool idea. But first, let's get started. Get your body strong. Strong physiology, right? Breathe deep. Chest up. Chin up. Eyes up. Smile big. Deep breaths, move your body. Come on, get some energy in your body. Let's get started. So The Way of the Superior Man, it's an excellent book. And it is, in fact, written for men. Although I think there are a lot of great ideas in there for women, too. But I do think that men especially will enjoy the book. So if you're a man, I especially recommend that you go get it. But even if you're a woman, you could read it. You're allowed to. It's okay. Now, this book is really about how to be a superior man. I guess what the title says. How to be a great person is what it really means. How to live that life of your dreams. Very similar to a lot of the other topics we're talking about, right? They all have a similar theme. Do you notice the topics are similar? Do you think I'm trying to convince you of something? Well, I am. I'm trying to convince you to live the life of your dreams, whatever that is. I don't know what it is, but you know. Whatever those big dreams you have, I want you to get them. Now, of course, one of those dreams is to speak excellent English. And I'm helping you with that right now. You're helping yourself with that right now, too. And you're going to continue helping yourself speak excellent English even after you finish all of these lessons. You're going to keep following this system. You're going to find more listening, more English listening, and you're going to listen to it every day. You're going to find cool, fun, interesting English books, novels especially, and you're going to read them every day. You're going to keep following the system even after you finish all of my lessons. It never stops. It never ends. But that's okay because you enjoy it, because you're smiling, you're moving. This is great. You love it. So why would you stop? No reason. You're going to keep going forever. All right, so get that big smile. Come on, smile. And let's get started. I'm going to read a section of The Way of the Superior Man. This section talks about fear. Because what stops us? What stops us from living our dreams? Usually it's fear, some kind of fear. Fear of failure is a very common one. Probably the most common, I think, fear of what other people think. Fear of other people's opinions. Fear of not being normal. Well, all these fears, everybody has them. It doesn't matter who they are, even if they are a top performer, even if they are, super rich, super successful, super wonderful, everything is great in their life. They have fear and they had fear. So we have to learn how to deal with fear. So let me read about this topic from David Deida, and then we'll talk about it more. Here we go. Pick an area of your life. Perhaps your intimate relationship, your career, your relationship with your children, or your spiritual practice. For instance, you are currently doing something to earn a living. Where do your fears stop you from making a larger contribution to mankind? From earning a higher income? Or from earning money in a more creative and enjoyable way? If you were absolutely fearless, would you be earning a living in exactly the same way as you are now? Your edge, your limit, is where you stop, where you compromise your fullest potential, your biggest dream, and instead cater to your fear. Have you lost touch with the fears that are limiting and shaping your income and style of livelihood? If you have deluded yourself and feel that you are not afraid, then you are lying to yourself. All men are afraid. unless they are dead. If you cannot admit this, you are pretending to yourself and to others. Your friends will feel your fear, even if you do not. Thus, they will lose trust in you, knowing you are deluding yourself, lying to yourself, and are therefore likely to lie to them, consciously or unconsciously. Or perhaps you are very aware of your fears. Your fear to take risks, your fear of failing, or your fear of succeeding. Perhaps you are comfortable with your life, and you fear the lifestyle change that might accompany a change in career, even though the new career will be closer to what you really want to do with your life. Some men fear the feeling of fear, and therefore don't even approach their edge, don't even approach their potential or their limit. They choose a job they know they can do well and easily, and don't approach the fullest potential they have within them. Their lives are secure and comfortable, but dead. They lack aliveness. They lack depth. They lack the inspirational energy that is the sign of a man living his fullest. If you are this kind of man who is hanging back, working hard perhaps, but not challenging yourself, well then, other men will not be able to trust you. They will not trust that you can and will help them live fully. Okay, that is the end of the section. Let's talk about it. What does it mean? So he's talking about fear. One of his points, point number one, everyone has fear. All men and women have fear. We're all afraid of something. We're all afraid of what other people will think. Nobody likes to be criticized, for example. We're all afraid of failing. Maybe some people a little bit afraid, some people very, very afraid, but all of us have that fear. Sometimes we have fear of success. We're afraid that our life will not be comfortable anymore. Oh my God, if I'm successful, then I'll have more stress or something. Or I'll be a bad person, or I don't know. We all have that kind of fear too, sometimes very small in some people. In some people, it's a very big fear. The point is, everybody has fear. So he's saying that you have to live with your fear. You have to see your fear. You have to recognize it. You have to welcome it. You have to accept it. You say, yes, I have fear. Yes, I'm afraid of this. That's okay. That's the first step. You have to accept your fear. You have to be honest. If you tell yourself, if you tell everybody, I'm not afraid of anything, I'm not afraid, I'm doing what I want to do, then you're probably lying. Maybe not consciously lying. Maybe you're subconsciously lying. But that's what he's saying. So next he's saying that you must go past your fear. If you stop because of fear, your life will become dead. It's very strong language he's using, right? He's very strong about this. He's saying, if you stop because of fear, you will become dead. You'll become a weak man. He's talking about men here, but it's the same for women. He's saying you'll become a weak man, a lying man. Other men won't respect you. They won't trust you because they see you're afraid and you're not living your true life. You're not living your full potential, your full ability. You're not trying to live your real dream. So he's saying, if you do that, if you stop because of fear, then other people, they'll stop respecting you. They will know. And you will feel dead. Some part of you will feel dead. On the other hand, the good news, he's saying, if you do continue, you have the fear, yes, but you keep going. You keep pushing yourself, challenging yourself. Then you will feel alive. You will feel energy. People will notice, they will see that you are living your dream or trying to at least. And in this article, he's specifically talking about jobs and work. And, I chose this for a reason because that's one area most people do stop because of fear. Most people work a job that, it's okay, maybe. A lot of people work a job that they hate. They actually hate the job. They go every day, but they never change. They're afraid to try something more. Other people just do something that's comfortable. They don't hate their job, but they don't love it. It's okay. And then day after day, week after week, year after year, same boring job. And they become more and more dead in their life. Unfortunately, I think that's probably the normal thing. I think most people do that. I've seen it in my family. Most people in my family have done that. I've seen it a lot. Most people I meet, they're not super excited and thrilled and feeling wonderful about their job or their career because they're not living their real dream. They gave up. They quit. Don't do that. If you have done that, well, it's never too late to change. You can change right now. Just do it. So he's saying, start here. Start with your job. Start with your career. What do you really, really, really want to do? If you really dream big, what kind of career or job or business would make you feel excited and alive every day? Try to do that job. Try to do that career. You might need to study more. You might need to learn a lot. You might need to take a big risk. You might need to quit your job that you have now. It might take time, but start trying to do it now. Keep working at it. Do it. Don't stop because of your fear. And he says this is a never-ending process. You never stop challenging yourself. You never stop pushing past fear. The fear will always be there. There'll always be something new, a bigger dream you want to try, and the fear is going to try to stop you, and you always have to keep going. As long as you're alive, this will happen. It will always happen. It never, ever stops. It's true in my life. I've seen it. When I quit my job to start Effortless English, I was afraid. In fact, I was terrified. Very afraid. I was afraid I was going to fail. I was afraid I would have no money, be homeless. Crazy fears. But I did it anyway. And I'm very happy that I did because now I am very excited. I feel very alive. I love what I do. But I'm not stopping. Now I want to grow Effortless English. I want to bring more people into the company. I want to do seminars. All of these give me more new fears. Oh my God, maybe I won't be very good at a seminar. I have to stand in front of hundreds of people. Oh my God, I'm afraid. Right? The fears always come, but you just keep going anyway. I'm not going to be stopped by those fears. I will continue, and you must continue as well. All right, that's enough for now. Stay strong, big smile, strong physiology. Challenge your fears. Keep going. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hi, this is AJ. Welcome to the mini story for Superior Man. Are you strong? You feeling good? Let's get started. Kristen wanted to go to the moon. She wanted to visit the moon. Who wanted to visit the moon? Well, Kristen did. Kristen wanted to visit the moon. Where did she want to go? She wanted to go to the moon. Who wanted to go there? Kristen. Kristen wanted to go to the moon. What did she want? To go to the moon. Kristen wanted to go to the moon. Why? Why did Kristen want to go to the moon? Well, she wanted to go for spiritual reasons. What kind of reasons did she have? She had spiritual reasons. Kristen wanted to go to the moon for spiritual reasons. Of course, obviously. She wanted to meditate on the moon for 10 days. What kind of reasons did she have? She had spiritual reasons. Who had spiritual reasons for going to the moon? Kristen. Kristen had spiritual reasons for going to the moon. Did she have practical, normal reasons or spiritual reasons? She had spiritual reasons for going to the moon. She had spiritual reasons for going to the moon. In fact, she wanted to meditate on the moon for 10 days. To meditate means to sit and breathe quietly and have a calm mind, calm brain. It's kind of relaxing your body, relaxing your brain. So it's a little bit like praying if you're, Christian or Muslim or Jewish. You pray. Buddhists and Hindus, they meditate. They sit and they focus their mind, clear their mind. So she wants to do that on the moon. So this is her spiritual reason for going to the moon. So Kristen wanted to go to the moon. She wanted to go for spiritual reasons. But of course, she had some problems. The biggest problem was that rockets are expensive. Rockets are very expensive. To go to the moon, she needed a rocket. But rockets are expensive. So, she had to earn a living with a great job to make a lot of money to buy a rocket. Did she need to earn a good living to pay for the rocket? Yes, she needed to earn a great living to pay for the rocket. She needed to make a lot of money to pay for the rocket. What kind of living did she need to earn? Poor or great? Great. She needed to earn a great living to pay for the rocket. She needed to make a lot of money to pay for the rocket. Who needed to earn a great living? Kristen. Kristen needed to earn a great living. What did she need to earn? A great living. Kristen needed to earn a great living. She needed to make a lot of money. Why did Kristen need to earn a great living? Well, to pay for the very expensive rocket. She needed to earn a great living to pay for a huge, expensive rocket. Unfortunately, her job did not pay a lot of money. Oh no. Did Kristen's job pay a lot of money? No, it didn't. It did not pay a lot of money. Kristen's job did not pay a lot of money. She was not earning a great living. She was not earning a good living. She was poor. Kristen started her own business. She decided to cater to penguins. What? She decided to cater to penguins. She decided to sell to penguins. She decided to help penguins. Penguins would be her customers. She sold fish to penguins. Who did Kristen cater to? She catered to penguins. Who catered to penguins? Kristen. Kristen catered to penguins. Did she help penguins? Did she focus on penguins? Yes, she did. She catered to penguins. Did Kristen cater to dogs? No, not dogs. Kristen catered to penguins. How did she cater to penguins? Well, she helped them by selling fish to them. She sold fish to penguins. That was her new business. Every day she sold fish to penguins. Now, of course, she made a lot of money. Did she make a little money or a lot of money? She earned a lot of money. Why? Well, obviously, because penguins are super rich and they eat a lot of fish. So Kristen earned a lot of money from the penguins, from her business. And finally, one day, she bought a rocket. Did she buy a car? No. Did she buy a house? No. She bought a rocket, a huge, powerful rocket. Why did she buy a huge, powerful rocket? To go to the moon, of course. To go to the moon. And so one day, the rocket took off. It started to the moon. First, it went to the edge of space. Did it go to the limit of the Earth? Did it go to the limit of Earth and space? The boundary? Yes, it did. It went to the edge of space, the edge of Earth. It went to the edge of space, right to the limit. Did it go to the edge of the water? No, not the edge of the water. Did it go to the edge of her emotions? Not the edge of her emotions. It went to the edge of space, to the limit, the boundary between the Earth and space, and it went beyond the limit. Did it go past the edge of space? Yes, the rocket went past the edge of space, all the way to the moon. Where did the rocket go? To the moon. The rocket went to the moon. Was Kristen alone in the rocket? No, she was not alone. Who was with Kristen? Well, a penguin, of course. Her favorite penguin was with her. So Kristen and her favorite penguin, Bob, were in the rocket. Kristen and her favorite penguin, Bob, went to the moon. Bob accompanied Kristen. Did Bob join with Kristen? Did Bob go with Kristen? Yes, Bob the penguin accompanied Kristen. What accompanied Kristen? A penguin. A penguin accompanied Kristen. Did a giraffe accompany Kristen? Or did a penguin accompany Kristen? Well, a penguin accompanied Kristen? Who accompanied Kristen? Bob the penguin, accompanied Kristen. Who did Bob accompany? Bob accompanied Kristen. Where did he accompany her to? He accompanied her to the moon. He went with her to the moon. And together, Kristen and Bob the penguin meditated home. They meditated for 10 days on the moon together. They were peaceful, calm, and happy. That's the end. That's the end of the mini story for Superior Man. Listen to it every day. Pause after the questions and answer them. You can answer slowly in the beginning, but try to answer quickly. Remember, one-word answer or two-word answers are fine. You don't need a full sentence. 1 or 2 words or a short phrase. It's okay. Shout it out. And as always have energy. Always have your shoulders back and your chest up. Always be breathing and smiling and moving your body. This is so important. You learn faster when you are standing tall and smiling and happy, when you have energy in your body. You learn faster. Your brain will learn much, much faster. 3 to 5 times faster. If your shoulders are down and forward, if your head's down, if you feel tired and bored, you learn much more slowly. You're wasting your time. So don't do it. If you start to feel tired, if you feel bored, bring your shoulders back, chest up, big smile. Take a break, put some music on, dance, jump, run, get energy in your body, then start again. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, this is AJ. Welcome to the Point of View stories for Superior Man. Same story, different points of view. Let's start. Since 1999, Kristen has wanted to go to the moon. What has she wanted? She has wanted to go to the moon. She has wanted to go to the moon since when? Since 1999. Since 1999, Kristen has wanted to go where? She has wanted to go to the moon since 1999. Now, who has wanted to go to the moon since 1999? Kristen, of course. Kristen has wanted to go to the moon since 1999. Why has she wanted to go to the moon? Well, for spiritual reasons. She has wanted to go for spiritual reasons. What kind of reasons? Spiritual. She has wanted to go to the moon for spiritual reasons. In fact, she has wanted to meditate on the moon. She's dreamed about meditating on the moon. That has been her dream. What has been her dream? Her dream has been to meditate on the moon. To meditate on the moon has been her dream. Since when? 1999. Since 1999, her dream has been to meditate on the moon. But of course, rockets are expensive. They were expensive in the past. They're expensive now, probably in the future too. So they are expensive. Rockets are expensive. So, since 1999, she has realized that she will need to make a lot of money. She has realized that she needed a lot of money. Or would need or will need. What has she realized since 1999? She has realized that she needed or needs a lot of money. Yeah, she has realized it. She's known that. But her job did not pay a lot of money. So one day, she started her own business. She decided to cater to penguins. She decided to focus on penguins. She catered to penguins by selling fish to them. She sold fish to penguins every day. Kristen sold fish to penguins, and she became very rich. Because penguins have a lot of money, and they love fish. So finally, one day, she bought her rocket. And she went to the edge of space in her rocket. And then she continued all the way to the moon. But she was not alone. A penguin accompanied her. Bob the penguin accompanied Kristen to the moon. Together they went to the moon. Together they sat on the moon and meditated. They meditated for 10 days together on the moon. They felt calm, peaceful, and happy. Okay, that is the end of the first POV story. Now you notice a lot of little changes in there. Maybe some of you are thinking, oh my God, why did he say this? Why did he say that? But hey, he said both. He said present and past. I don't know. Right? Students ask me this all the time, all these specific rules, because you're confused, because you learned from grammar rules. Forget about it. Don't ask me those questions because I won't answer them. Even if you ask them on the forum, I will not answer grammar questions because they hurt you. They confuse you. Forget them. Just listen. All you need to know is in some situations, you can use more than one choice. There's more choices available. You don't need to know why. It's not important. Native speakers don't know why. Okay? Doesn't matter. Just listen, hear the changes, let them go into your subconscious, let them go into your mind. Trust your brain. You don't need to think about it consciously. Trust your brain to understand subconsciously. Effortless English teaches you grammar subconsciously, effortlessly. So don't think about it. If you think about it, you'll learn more slowly. So just listen. That's all you need to do. All right, let's go on to the next story, which is the future. In 20 years from now, there'll be this beautiful woman named Kristen. She'll want to visit the moon. She's going to want to visit the moon. She'll want to go there for spiritual reasons. In fact, she'll want to meditate on the moon for 10 days. Unfortunately, in the future, rockets are still going to be expensive. They're super expensive now, and they're still going to be expensive in the future. So she'll need to earn a great living, to save money, to buy an expensive rocket. But her job won't pay her much money. She won't have a great job. She won't have much money. And so she'll start her own business. She'll start a new business. She'll decide to cater to penguins. She'll sell fish to penguins. That's going to be her business. And it will be a successful business because penguins will be super rich and they're going to give her a lot of money because they love fish. And eventually she'll buy her big, powerful rocket. And she'll go to the edge of space. And she'll continue and go all the way to the moon. But she's not going to go alone. She's going to go with her favorite penguin, Bob. Bob will accompany Kristen. He's going to accompany her all the way to the moon. Together, Kristen and Bob the penguin will go to the moon, and they'll meditate together on the moon for 10 days. They'll be peaceful, calm, and happy. Okay, that is the end of the Point of View stories. Again, big smile, feel strong. Do not think about grammar. Just listen, just relax, just notice. That's all you need to do. See you next time. Bye-bye.